Yeah, they will. They will enjoy themselves. I've always gotten very good response from my seminars. I've always been quite gratified with them. And that's why I keep doing them. You know, it's nice after spending so long as a skater immersed in the sport and art to share my knowledge and not just that, but to inspire skaters who have not had the benefit of decades of experience and practice that I have.
Nice that you're basically using where they are at as the reference point rather than, showing them a bunch of things that aren't really connected with where they're at. Like the image I have in my mind is you kind of stitch it together from where they're at to bring them forward from there rather than trying to get them to meet you. Does that make sense?
Yes, that's the fine art of giving a good seminar is not just coming and spewing out my knowledge and having my packaged presentation available, but to keep my eyes and ears open and get a feel for where the skaters are at and what they can handle and what stage of development they're in. I want to push them a certain amount, but I don't want to overwhelm them either. So, and every group tends to be a little different in its ability and motivation and reason for being on the ice, and even skaters within a group. Also, I have to tailor my seminars on some occasions. Within the same group, there's a huge variation in abilities and ages. And it's possible to do that. And one of the ways, for example, would be to spend a little time on teaching skaters how to improvise, how to build a repertoire, their own repertoire, how to invent steps, how to keep rhythm with music, and how to think on the spot and dance on the ice to music. And every skater can do that. I give them ideas not only as far as specific steps, but as concepts to think about. Like, okay, for this music, for example, I want you to make your motions really fluid and seamless. I get them to think about specific ideas like that. I'll put on some music sometimes and then just get them to go out and wing it at the end of the improvisation section. Now put it all together. We've discussed all these aspects of how to make a nice improvised dance on the ice. I throw on the music and I let them all go at it. They fill the rink with skating. And in the competitive world nowadays, skaters don't have that much freedom, time to just go out and skate like this. So that's most enjoyable, and that is not only most enjoyable, but the ability to improvise and be in the here and now and have sort of a presence on the ice will redound to better component scores in competitions. It's sort of a more intangible artistic aspect of the sport, presence on the ice and presentation. A skater wants to, for a good performance, you want to be able to think on the spot and be present and see, and not just be in your own world as a calculating, thinking athlete, robotic athlete.
Yeah, that's a really good point. You can't just assume that what you expect is going to happen next is. So you really have to be very present. That's a special skill to demonstrate, to encourage. Now, the other thing that you mentioned is that at these workshops you have coaches present. Are you directly coaching the coaches, or are they there kind of learning from your demonstrations, like how you're coaching?
I have mostly focused on helping the skaters, and the coaches, often the ones that attend, I let them watch and take it all in. But I found now actually that I'm going more in the direction of actually addressing coaches themselves in the course of the seminar and even having conversations and bouncing ideas back and forth off them. It works much better as a way of creating an understanding and a continuity so that the skaters, whatever they'll learn in my seminar, their coaches will also have learned so that they can be instilled in the skaters on an ongoing basis.
Yeah, that sounds like a really a good combination. Yeah, a good combination to have them there. Yeah.
In fact, in my seminars, I found also that sometimes there's parents and other people sitting in the rink watching the seminar from the stands, and I'll even sometimes include them in the seminar. I'll get the skaters, okay, well, there's your audience up there, skaters. I want you to do this particular gliding move where you present to those spectators. You show them your face, you show them your smile, whatever it is. You present your arms in such a way that they could take a nice picture of you. Whatever, that also can be a very effective method for practicing presentation. Yeah.